I want to find out from you, has your expectation been met after this forum?
To tell you the truth, it's a great initiative, but in terms of my expectations, I expect a lot more. I think they over dwelt on ceremony more than content. I think there were too many performances, and I think the duty bearers took too much of our time. I think we were supposed to have started at 9. I think they should have adjusted the program to get to the meat. So you realize that now that is the Q&A, the most essential part of the program, that is when people are leaving. It's rather unfortunate. And I'll have a word with Mark and suggest that, look, these things we've been waiting for these things for such a long time. So maybe a little more effort and thought should go into ensuring that it achieves the objectives for which they organize this event.
Though personally, you want me to be very honest with you, I think it's a waste of my time. Yes, because I was looking forward to hear what the ministry has done, especially the new minister in power, the creative art minister. I was hoping to hear something like, we've done this. She kept saying, we are, and this is 2019 is almost over, and she kept saying we are. The promises are one region, one cinema. I've not seen it. The what's it called? There was as part of the 2019 budget, an amount was allocated for the building of a film village. Yes, initially the Honorable Minister Kenoforiata made us understand that 250 acres of land had been acquired for this particular project, and I understood the Kumasi people stood and said they would prefer to do it in Kumasi, which is okay. So far so good. I want to find out, because I was going to ask the question, but they said 2 questions per association or department, so that didn't afford me the pleasure of asking my question. So I wanted to find out the money that was allocated for the creative art, for the building of the film village in 2019 budget. What is going to happen to that money? Because tomorrow is November.
She made mention of, local content policy in our entertainment industry or in our industry, because a lot of foreign content are being aired on our channels here in Ghana, and we must also encourage our local content here in this country. Sir, please, what's your take on that?
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to do this. This is long overdue. I don't believe this is something that we need to do a forum on it before we make a decision. So far as I'm concerned, even though it's a statement in the right direction, but it's just a statement. So far as I'm concerned, it's just a lip service. Until it happens, then I will understand that it has happened. But this is something that we've been talking about over and over and over, but it is as it is.
So personally, I felt like this was a platform. You see, most of my colleagues were not here, because most often when they invite us for stuff like this is what happens. I took it upon myself to come here to engage them, but I wasn't given that opportunity. Rather, they had time to speak English and just waste time, talk about long speeches. I wanted to find out what exactly they've done, not what we are. It's 3 years now, getting to 4 years. They kept saying, this is what we are doing. There was nothing like, this is what we've done.
When he said digitization, what does he mean?
In terms of we getting our copyright, in terms of our royalties and other stuff.
It's just a talk. To me, it's just a talk. Because how do you people talk about digitization, logging our music, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 without necessarily understanding what it takes and what it is that we're supposed to do.
So please, can you share with us what it takes for us to...
I cannot be give that lectures here. The most important thing is, I've heard people talking about this in time and over and over and over. It's just a talk. Trust me, in the next year, we will come and sit in the same place and we are still talking about it.
It's long overdue. We've always been canvassing for this. We've been talking to the TV station. I've been saying it. We are Ghanaians. We need to project our culture, our image, our values for who we are. I don't know who regulates the TV station or who regulates whatever content come on TV. If you wake up and they show you Kunkumbaji or show you some Chinese series, they are the content providers. It's what they show you that you buy into. If they decide to show our content, show our Chi movies, our local movies, obviously you wouldn't have a choice, because you are logged on to that TV station and that is what you are going to watch. But if they show other stuff, obviously you are kind of infiltrating other cultures into our kind of culture, and the people coming up, the young ones is what they see on TV that they buy into.
They should separate the Creative Arts and Culture Ministry from tourism. My expectation is, even if they can't do it now, they should give a specific minister, a deputy minister, who deals with the creative arts. My expectation is they should walk the talk. Now we are talking about Creative Arts Fund. We don't even have the law backing it. Creative Arts Council. We don't have the law backing it. I mean, there's so many things that we're supposed to do. As I'm standing here, I'm still wondering why this forum. Because the forum that I think was supposed to have met with technocrats and stuff like that to discuss the practical solutions, it has become a musical concert.